My kart feels really powerful when I'm in it, but imagine being in the Formula 1 car. Must be very powerful, that.
Lewis Hamilton is a 7-time champion of the world!
Get in there, Lewis. What a way to do it, mate. What a way to win your 7th world title.
Thank you so much, guys.
Lewis Hamilton, a kid with a dream to the greatest of all time. How he did it and his story. Born in Stevenage, January 7th, 1985, Lewis Hamilton, from a very young age, took an interest in cars, and from age 8, he drove his first go-kart. From the start, Lewis actually had great talent, and a lot of the adults in the field recommended to his dad that he should get into karting as a racer.
First time we tried him in a kart, he was only about 2 or 3 seconds off the pace, which for a novice was excellent.
And not only was this speculation, as soon as he got into go-karting, he actually won several championships at a young age.
And I won in my first year. But first of all, that was in 96, sorry. In 95, I won the British Championship, and I was only 10, I was the youngest ever to win it.
So after go-karting, Lewis progressed into car racing and quickly rose through the ranks, competing in various junior categories before making his way to Formula 1. And in 2007, he made his debut for McLaren in Australia.
Also on the left, with his teammate Hamilton behind him. What an amazingly composed start by Lewis Hamilton.
And he actually finished 3rd in his debut. Now fast forward to the Canadian Grand Prix in 2007, he actually got his first win.
Lewis Hamilton! Surely the first of many.
So Lewis Hamilton's 2nd season in Formula 1 with McLaren, he actually won his first world championship. And since then, Lewis has gone on to win a total of 7 world championships, tying him with Michael Schumacher for the most championships in Formula 1 history.
To become the 2008 Formula 1 world champion.
It's not Rosberg, it's Lewis Hamilton, champion of the world in 2014.
From a blue-collar upbringing to a global superstar to a 3-time world champion.
He crosses the line now to become the 4-time world champion. The man from Stevenage has done it once again. A 5-time champion of the world. It's Lewis Hamilton, champion of the world. Now only has Michael Schumacher ahead of him in terms of world championships won.
Get in there, Lewis.
So not only is Lewis Hamilton the most successful driver to ever have touched the grid, he's actually an advocate for a change as well, for equality, for oneness, and his work off the track is just as impressive as it is on the track. So Lewis Hamilton's journey to becoming the most successful driver to ever have touched grid has been a remarkable one. From his early years of karting to his latest years of winning, Lewis Hamilton has proven that with hard work you can achieve anything, from average to the greatest of all time. And here are 3 life lessons that Lewis Hamilton is going to teach you so that you can achieve greatness in your life.
It's so important for kids out there to hopefully see this and know that don't listen to anybody that tells you you can't achieve something. Dream the impossible and speak it into existence, and you've got to work for it, you've got to chase it, and you've got to never give up and never doubt yourself.
So what Hamilton is really explaining here is to really dream bigger than you think you can. Just because no one that you know has done it doesn't mean it's not possible for you. Anyone can achieve anything as long as they never give up, as long as they put the effort and the work in. And I'm a big advocate for dreaming big, but make sure your work ethic matches your dreams. Never drop your dreams to match your work ethic.
A lot of our fear stops us from driving forwards, from progressing. And that's why I do the craziest things. I love challenging myself and doing things even though there's maybe fear there, but overcoming that fear is it's the best feeling when you overcome it and you realize that it was all just a bunch of nonsense in your head.
Challenging yourself is one of the most important things that you can do in order to overcome fear. For example, if you go back and watch one of my recent videos, I did a face ice bath every day for 14 days. It was physically difficult, which helps me grow. And for me personally, my aim is to take on a challenge every single week for the next year and record every single challenge. Because I know on the other side of fear is your greatness.
being able to control emotions, being able to be calm and present, staying centered, meditation, being able to sit still for a second and listen to the noises around you, and understand you more and tap into that kind of inner child or whatever it may be. That's for me been taking that moment for yourself each day, treating yourself with love and being kind to yourself, you know, because I think for a long time I wasn't kind to myself.
Now, I've done hypnotherapy for a bunch of years now, and I've worked with many people that in the past struggled to control their emotion. I used to struggle to control my emotions, whereas now very few things can make me that emotional. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a human. I still get angry, sad, mad, worried, and stressed. But I have tactics, just as Lewis does, to get over these things that cause stress. And what Lewis talks about here about being kind to yourself, especially the inner child version of you, a great tactic that you can start implementing today is whenever you look yourself in the mirror, whenever you say something to yourself, take a mental note and ask yourself, would you say that to a kid, especially the kid version of you? If the answer's no, then find a way to reframe what you're doing, self-reflect, and make those changes. So if this video has inspired you, I encourage you to take on a challenge. And if you want to take on a 14-day challenge, watch this video here and start trying that for yourself.